Hiya Papaya, and welcome back to more Mass Effect 3. I'm Commander Whale, and we are back on the Citadel. We've done some sleuthing around in the galaxy and recovered quite a few a good handful of war assets and a rather sizable war chest of credits. We are at the Spectre Terminal because we have military pardons for Normandy engineers. Engineers Gabriella Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus. Daniels and Donnelly surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they were motivated purely to help fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection to the terrorist organization. Spectre authorization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them aboard the Normandy. If we don't pardon them, they are going to just disappear and never be mentioned again in the series. So we'll authorize. Welcome back aboard, you two. Yes, Spectre requisitions is cheaper in person. Yeah, we're not going to do any of that right now. I have done some additional weapon upgrading and also gotten I changed my loadout up to include a sniper rifle again as our next destination. I do believe has Cerberus on bound for us.
I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
That's for another one of the N7 missions dealing with Cerberus. Hey, Diplomat, we have something for you. We made it to the Shrike Abyssal and found your obelisk.
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort, I am certain this obelisk would help.
All right, very, very nicely done there. Hanar there.
Why do you refuse to help me?
Okay, I don't think anyone else here is looking for anything. I'll just do a quick sweep up into C-Sec. Oh wait, we have something else to do here. You big, stupid jellyfish.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
I thought we destroyed that information to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Not very inconspicuous cloaked there, Aria Kasumi. Do we need to do anything in here? Hanar Embassy tracking, enable. Spectre level access codes can bypass privacy settings and track financial data. Transit records and personal communications for all employees in the Hanar Embassy. To avoid triggering surveillance countermeasures, embassy files must be accessed on site. Nav points of consoles or access points with relevant information will be tagged on the Spectre's Omni tool.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar Embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. Okay. Here's a terminal to access.
Bao, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Ballone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Welcome,
Okay.
Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
I want to say some might be
Now
at the
arriving at
docks.
Docking Bay D-24.
Or maybe we'll be staying on the Presidium entirely for this. I don't remember where to go to out the big stupid jellyfish. Let's
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
let's head back to the embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
If it's possible that my son Halal is alive, Primal Victus has requested a war summit of council races, and reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Yeah, the ambassador over there is going to be a little bit annoying to walk past every time until we finally get that N7 mission. Is there... No data point back here. Let's check in the Spectre office again.
Spectre status recognized.
No. Journal. Hanar diplomat. It's so dumb that you can't check like any sort of past or current objectives on these in Mass Effect 3. This is probably going to be on another N7 mission. That's going to be on a planet we scanned. We found the Pillars of Strength. We need to find someone who wants the banner of the 1st Regiment. I haven't found that so far. Presidium Embassies is where it's saying to look for the evidence.
Hello, ma'am. What can I do for you today?
Disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
Alright.
Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
Oh, we'll be back.
Fierce fighting continues.
In housing.
And here's our second location down in the refugee camp.
Bao, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
No. And I owe you for getting KG's Grey Box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win bomb.
Also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
Alright. Terminal here. Recent Hanar
I've got
arrivals.
a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I'm touched.
Not me, Kasumi. Just boring old Jacob.
Bao, here's the course.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Clearly his office is not in there.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
He's probably going to be on the embassies. We are at D2 right now.
Please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Here's Bao.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We are taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Offload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it, all that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
That side mission there played out differently in the base game. Depending on whether or not you completed Kasumi's DLC or not, I guess you could still do it differently here if you just don't go to the Citadel and pick up Kasumi. She will not appear, and you'll have to choose between saving the Spectre and getting his Spectre forces, or saving the Hanar homeworld and getting, well, their forces. We're gonna head to the docks holding area next, as we've already shown that to be a destination of interest. But yeah, so, and there are also some differences if Kasumi was loyal or not at the end of Mass Effect 2. If she was not loyal at the end of Mass Effect 2, she would have not have reappeared after the end there, and just slipped away, and you would have not have gotten her as a war asset. First thing, we have a Batarian State Arms terminal here. Batarian State Arms has the Kick-Shock Harpoon Gun, Assault Rifle Piercing Mod 2, Shotgun Smart Choke 1, Shotgun Blade Attachment 1, Shotgun High Caliber Barrel 2, Terminus Armor, and the Omni Rifle and the Assault Rifle Omni Blade. But why we're here is the Preacher Man.
I recovered your Pillars of Strength from the Kite's Nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D-24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of the faith they can get.
And we went to Karshan off camera because it is completely optional, the Batarian homeworld, and scanned it to locate the Pillars of Faith, a Batarian holy text. Over here in this bay, there is not another shop terminal, but there is instead Kelly Chambers.
Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Shepard, it's really you. I could just hug you.
It's good to see you too, Kelly.
I've been so worried. Without my Cerberus contacts, I had no way of knowing if you'd survived the invasion.
You're not with Cerberus anymore.
Working with you opened my eyes, got me thinking. I looked closely at what Cerberus had done. In good conscience, I couldn't stay with them. You inspired me to leave.
It seems like I also inspired you to dye your hair, too.
Come back to the Normandy.
Please believe me. I want nothing more than to be with you again, but I can't. Ever since the Collectors abducted us, I relive it every night. I see Joker running out. Then that cold hand pulls me back. They're above me, around me. They stuff me into that coffin, and I'm relieved that they aren't touching me anymore. But then it's so small. You can't breathe. It seems like forever. I watched people melt. God.
Hey, it's okay.
I'm fine. I just can't step back onto the Normandy. I'm sorry.
Don't be.
And even if I could, I shouldn't. I'm making a difference here. If there was ever a reason I studied psychology, it was to help people at a time like this.
Didn't think Cerberus liked people going AWOL.
They don't. But Cerberus has more important things to worry about than me.
Don't take chances with Cerberus. Change your look, change your name, get new identification.
That takes time, and the people here need my help.
Do it, Kelly.
Okay, I will. If you think I should. I'm so glad you found me. Seeing you makes everything right again. Oh, and your fish. Nobody was gonna take care of them with you in custody, so I saved them. I'll send them back to you. Oh, I need to run. Please be careful.
Right, we have pets again. Yeah, it's sad that no one was gonna take care of them while we were in custody. But it's also sad that we don't have Kelly to take care of them for us this time around. Let's see who's there. Ah, the Shepherd VI. I spied this earlier.
You have a copy of a Shepherd VI.
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
7%.
I come pre-installed with an SSV Normandy flight sim. Got any pets? You look like a Varen person. Always nice to see you. Hey again. Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier? Don't be a stranger. I don't really sound like that, do I?
That's enough of the Shepherd VI. 7% accuracy is kind of funny, though.
Asari intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the Salian Nebula and the Nimbus cluster. The Hanar homeworld, Kashe, has reiterated its support for Council forces.
Okay. And now we've done a little docking bay stuff here.
The destination.
Let's,
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
let's head to the hospital.
1 moment.
Hospital, then bar, then commons.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial
Yes,
Hospital.
I know your stock of modified metagel is low.
I found this metagel formula. Figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
All right, there's the Hanar metagel from the Cerberus lab taken care of. Hey, Thane.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me, Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times, the oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
All right, there's Thane taken care of. We got a email from him to meet up here at the hospital.
Call this place Huerta Memorial. President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was from the gun that killed 2 presidents that Kasumi was going on and on about, but yeah, it definitely sounds like he's not exactly not exactly fit for service when he's basically just kept alive by VI and VI alone.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina? I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving the orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
So what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, ma'am.
Roger that, Elsie. I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless, laying here, doing nothing.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
There's a war on. People are counting on us.
I get it. But it's still hard to put it all aside.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Will do, Commander.
First time seeing that scene as Fem Shep there. Every other time I've been playing both a male shepherd, but a male shepherd who is romancing Ashley. Ismar Frontier prototype components. We don't have access to the Ismar Frontier yet. Okay. Now, I said bar next, then Presidium Commons.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select... One moment, please. Now arriving at Ward level,
Can't believe you did that. They were refugees. Damn it, it's not like they had much left to start with.
I know people are complaining. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle...
Citadel improved power grid. I'm pretty sure that's going to be coming from another N7 mission.
Didn't think I was making it off, Benny. No, neither did I. Neither did I. They had it. If he hadn't drawn their fire, well, we wouldn't have made it. Nope, not a goddamn chance. I couldn't have done that. What he did.
Guess they're talking about the ambassador's son.
Hey, Mel, you're here.
There's Aria.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari councilor.
Greetings, Aria. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Aria?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back.
They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Right. Time to go unite some merc gangs. But first we have James over here.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Lola.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Let's not overdo it.
Well, you could at least buy me around.
I had a feeling you were working up to that.
Yeah? And I have a feeling you're not gonna buy me one.
You are correct, James. I am not gonna buy you around. Okay. No one else really of interest up here. So, let's check our journal. Biotic amp interfaces, improved power grid, Ismar Frontier prototype components. Let me check my list of surveyed systems. Yes, Ismar Frontier has not been surveyed yet. What I meant to check in here was Aria Eclipse, Blue Suns, and Gnarl. Let's work our way to... Yeah, let's, I feel like we're gonna end up in the Presidium for these. So we're gonna start with the holding area.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Vosk is gonna be somewhere around here.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
That's just the preacher man.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy. The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming
Okay.
forces.
There's Vosk.
Wow. Aria wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Aria as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Aria's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Aria seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Aria I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned that,
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Okay, Turian General time. Where is Oraka? No idea where Oraka is just from that. So we will,
What about the food we were promised? It's
Hey,
been
Garrus.
allocated to the Presidium. Shepard,
what's happening?
we convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war. It's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
Thanks, Garrus. You're a good Turian. Is Araka gonna be somewhere around here? Like down in the camp somewhere? That's where Kelly was before. I think she's off changing her identity. Not in here with the preacher man. Oh yeah, they did. Hades Gamma was crawling with them. Pretty much every system, if you had to scan twice, you were alerting the Reapers.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please
Okay. Blood Pack guy is...
Please consult an Avena terminal for assistance.
Let's look up where Blood Pack is. Blood Pack, Presidium Commons. So I guess it's the embassy's time.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Okay. Need to find Araka here somewhere, or somewhere.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already.
Bailey is what it's pointing to.
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk to you about releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
Alright, now all three are sending us to the, or I'm guessing all three are sending us to the Commons. I assume Oraka can't be anywhere else but there. Yep, he's not back there. Nothing's pointing us to him. So let's be off from the embassies once more. Aria's really got us running around.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select
Presidium Commons.
One moment, please.
We're gonna make a quick detour away from the main area of the Commons for a few things right at the start.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't that...
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human specter.
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yep, there's some arguments you can take sides in, like the one at the hospital. But the most important thing here is koi fish. It's not this one. I think it's at this one here. Yes, aquarium VI. There's the Cerberus assault armor. But we want the aquarium VI, so we never have to feed our fish. And speaking of fish, there's koi fish. We'll also go ahead and rebuy our blood dragon armor. The Reckoner Knight armor is a pretty cool one there. I do think Blood Dragon is better for us with our power focus things. Hey, a Barlavon.
Selling now would be unwise. I'm aware of what's happening. Offload them into the Motan cluster. And then I'd advise traveling someplace safer.
Okay, Barlavon is not a fully interactable at this point, at least. I think he does have something for us related to Liara's role as the Shadow Broker. There's Oraka.
Commander Shepard.
General Araka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding CSEC weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
We've got to keep
Fair enough. There's unfortunately no shop over at this terminal here. I guess this is more of just a cafe than anything. Oraka. Hey, Edie.
Hello, Shepard. You look like you're gathering data. That is a safe assumption. Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. When you are sexually interested in another, what kind of advances do you make?
I don't think that's information you need to know.
I see. Relating private information can damage trust. I have done that in the past. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like the man who hung himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Okay, a little weird.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication.
Casa Fabrications is where you have the Inferno armor for you. If you are just yearning to get your hands on that specific set again. Just 30% speed and power damage. Nice.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep?
It'll happen, once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
I wonder how Joker got as jacked as he is with his whole brittle bone disease. He's not like super wimpy or super jacked, so it's kind of like a pretty good middle ground there. It's like, how does he do it without, you know, breaking every bone in his body?
Our selections include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems.
Okay, cranial trauma, headshot damage for pistols, power damage, power damage. There's Kanik, the weapons dealer.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with the bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and then spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
Right. We'll be right back. And we will get to that one later. It's out in the galaxy. So, Eclipse, we can deal with that now.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made...
Are you keeping this guy at work while there's a war on?
Well, it's his job, right?
Actually, I'm supposed to be on break. Contacting the family I haven't heard from in days.
Yeah. I guess maybe a war's a bad time.
Maybe? That didn't cross your mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yeah, sorry. I'll just, yeah.
I've never seen anyone so obsessed with getting a refund for a toaster oven.
There's always a human in a Mass Effect game looking for a refund. I guess we have...
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Yeah, Venom shotgun. Solarian made that one, hence the name. These were originally DLC, the assault sniper and shotgun ultralight materials. Yeah, this is the interesting one, the Crusade sniper rifle. 1, it looks cool. 2, it's supposedly modified specifically to go after Reapers.
Thank you for shopping at Cipertine Armory.
And... Hey, C-Sec Assistant.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Aria's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
You have to move on.
And I will, once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, saying my second-in-command is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Looks like we gotta find the quote-quote weak-willed toady. I guess it's a slur for Solarians that the Eclipse are a fan of using. Now. There's Araka. Gnarl. He's the blood pack guy.
Quick, hands behind your back. They'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, blood pack's leader. Aria brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Aria to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Aria's terms?
Most definitely. Aria can use blood pack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Aria's deal is with him.
Yes. Yes. I'm Aria's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice, don't double-cross Aria.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Aria know the light is green.
I guess all Batarians aren't, well, pieces of scum. The Terminus fleets have gained their first bit of strength. Now, do we have a Solarian in the house here? A Solarian anywhere? Nothing up here, but I do actually want to, now that I notice we have 76k still, get the Reckoner Knight armor.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for secure shopping at Kanala Exports.
It's the cheapest one.
Welcome, Commander.
And apparently that doesn't work for getting the trophy. So, where would a Solarian associated with Eclipse be? We'll check here. There's been nothing related to this line anywhere on the Normandy dock. Don't know if there will be. But if I don't go here first, it's going to end up being where I need to go, and I'll go there very last thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna check.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
We'll check in the docks again.
Now arriving at Docking Bay emergency civilian housing.
What will you do when they let us out of here?
Is there a Solarian down here? Name of, I forgot his name, but it'll mark him if he's anywhere here. There's Sane.
Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Aria came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Aria yourself.
Aria would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Aria right away.
Good man.
And the crazy lady's still in prison. I think we do have to tell Bailey that he doesn't have to release a mad woman onto the galaxy once more.
Shepard, the council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Aria, Tolok of all people, got him to do it. Crazy.
Welcome, Commander.
Well, I guess we don't have to go see him then. Now, that's all we needed to do here on the Citadel. So, Normandy docking bay time. Let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand and see if the system we need is opened up. That is the Ismar frontier. Return to the Normandy, yes. New message, thank you, trainer, even though you didn't actually say it. Armor for your fans. Hey, Commander, we've got a shipment of armor delivered to the Normandy. It's from a group of Alliance soldiers who used to be stationed at Rhode Island. Don't know how they found us. They left a note that just says, You'll need this more than we do. The armor's called Reckoner Knight or something. You can check it out in the equipment locker. Man, those arm spikes look like they could take an eye out. Omega, it's time. Shepard, I'm ready to discuss that pet project I mentioned when we spoke in Purgatory. Come to Dock 42 on the Citadel. A Batarian named Bray will be waiting. That is for actually retaking Omega. Yeah, I guess that whole armor thing there was probably to promote an upcoming Dragon Age game, possibly Dreadwolf, which didn't exist at the time of the original Mass Effect 3, which is why, 1, I didn't recognize it, and 2, it didn't work for the trophy. We do have that Aquarium VI, so yeah. We'll actually throw down a hard save here. And just in case our fishies do die still, which I don't know why they would. We did also recover a couple of, well, at least one, if not more, research projects from our scavenging around the galaxy.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Intel terminal, weapon upgrade kit, ammo capacity bonus or weapon damage. We're gonna go weapon damage. There's the broker terminal, call between Kasumi Goto and Professor S.O. Lawson. We're not gonna read all these. Alliance interrogation record, Cerberus operative. Yes, everyone in Cerberus is rigged up like that. How's about their self-neutralization, you could call it, protocol? Quiet, Glyph. Yeah, we are going to get the Blue Sun squared away before we end things off. Doing some big side quests. We're going to get the Blue Sun squared away, then do a war asset recap. Leave orbit. Meet Dr. Bryson and go to Dock 42 are our objectives. Meet with diplomats. Exodus cluster. We had to leave there partially through a thing. Not ready to go back in there. Reaper awareness is still too high. Kite's Nest has a system for us. Wait, no. The Ismar Frontier isn't where we need to go. It's back into the Kite's Nest is where we need to go. Yes, Kite's Nest should now have the Volar system opened for us. The Volar system has 2 points of interest in it. We'll go over in more detail when we get there, but we do have black market artifacts on Vanna and fuel northwest of the star at the 3rd orbit. Okay, it seems docking at the Citadel does fill up your fuel. Volar time. Pretty long way. There's Vanna. Northwest of Star at the 3rd orbit. We could probably hit them both from here?
I found something.
No. Okay, enter orbit. This direction. Of course, the black market artifacts are in Batarian space. War asset acquired, black market artifacts. Okay, how many Reapers over on this side of the system? We should gain less awareness from scanning over here. Fuel for us, 150 units. That'll be enough to get us back. Back to Harsa. The Batarian home system. Below half fuel, but that's fine. A quick pass by Karshan, so we can read you guys a little about it. Karshan, the Batarian homeworld, is wrapped less in mystery than in outright lies. Batarian propaganda claims the world has 15 billion inhabitants and an economy that rivals the Asari. Although the legal slave trade does boost the Batarians' profits somewhat, Citadel sanctions have left a paper tiger of an empire, one that fights rivals through deniable terrorist actions rather than the wars of its heyday centuries ago. The Reapers will likely be the death blow to that empire. Almost no information has escaped Karshan since the Reapers destroyed the comm buoys, but Batarian refugees say that resistance has created a bond among the commoners. If a new government can rise from the ashes, that bond may sustain a new Batarian society. Orbital distance 1.45 AU. Orbital period 1.7 Earth years. Radius 5,222 kilometers. Day length 18.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.62 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 33 Celsius average. And surface gravity 0.96 G. Now, let's get the heck out of the Harsa system. And back to the Serpent Nebula, because that should be for our black market dealer. And a free fuel top-up for us. Yay! Dock. We now have 3 options for us. Dock D42, we're at D1, and the B docks, which is to Dr. Bryson's lab for the Leviathan DLC. But we are going to head to
dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Yes, to the Presidium Commons, thank you very much.
It'll be there momentarily.
I guess it doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to tell them about us.
Can we switch from financial VI to military gear? Who cares
Oh wait, there's something we can do here with these two here.
We can't spend our lives waiting.
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen. Do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad.
We will.
And thank you.
Yeah, another dispute solved. Can't really take a side there. Or I guess we can only really take the side of the person whose side we took in Mass Effect 1. Which was the mother there rather than the uncle.
You're back, huh?
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making CSEC very happy.
Terminus fleet updated. Blue Suns are now playing ball. And we've now made Aria the queen of the mercenaries again. Will that come back to bite us? Maybe not. But probably. Hey, Raka.
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
Palaven's not gone just yet. So I wonder what the difference between Reputation and Paragon is. I guess Reputation's your combined score, and anything that's Reputation is just like a boost to both. Okay. Aria to Loke. That's for the DLC. I don't want to do that yet. Well, former DLC. It's no longer DLC in Legendary Edition. Anything that I'm stating is DLC is now X-DLC. It is now just part of the Legendary Edition.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Alright. I don't think there's anything more we need to do while we're here, so let's just return to the Normandy. And, yeah. Let's leave orbit of the Citadel. Head to the mass relay. Yeah, Minos Wasteland is just one system. It's an easy... Oh, Ismar Frontier is open, and it's not even Reaper infest, so let's survey it. I guess I didn't notice it because it doesn't have a Reaper or a mission on it. Okay, Ismar Frontier. Advanced biotic implants on Metapono.
Signal confirmed.
Hey, Ismar Frontier even still has a fuel depot. Oh yeah, war asset review. That's what we were gonna do. Advanced biotic implants is something we can do as well now. Anywhere else not under Reaper occupation yet that we can travel to? Now I'm looking for just dots on the map rather than just space squids on the map. Apen Crest, Anos Basin. We'll save for turning that artifact in when we're able to, when we're going back for more than just that. Yes, I will go ahead and say now that our next destination is actually going to be the Petra Nebula to rescue the students. And I will say that that one is actually time sensitive, so you're going to want to do that one as soon as you can. If too long a time goes between receiving that one and actually going to finish it, it will actually just disappear on its own. I want to say after about 3 main missions.
All he committed to is this war summit. A war summit we have to host.
War assets console here. We now have Alien That's where any non, like, council race aid gets filed away. Terminus fleet, 200. Assortment of mercenary vessels and pirate ships bound together by little more than common geography and a fear of the Reapers. Despite this volatile mix, the fleet seemed to be functioning as one under the leadership of criminal warlord Aria. Updated. Bloodpack mercenaries have been compared to floods, wildfires, and other calamities. He recruits Krogan and Vorcha, preferably those of no regard for collateral damage. On the rare occasion when brute force is insufficient, the Bloodpack is willing to deploy weapons of mass destruction normally banned in Citadel space. This private security group is careful to maintain its image as update. This private security group is careful to maintain its image as a professional mercenary force. In reality, the Blue Suns have drifted further and further into becoming a full-blown crime syndicate. Despite this, their ruthless tactics are sought after in the Terminus systems. Updated, the Eclipse Corporation specializes in smart security solutions, developing tactics around surgical strikes, sabotage, and electronic warfare. These mercenaries are supported by a sizable army of combat mechs and rely heavily on tech for support in combat. Now we have the Spectre unit. Spectres are the left hand of the Citadel, enforcing laws and stopping crimes with the galactic repercussions. While Spectres usually work alone, the Reaper threat gave cause for these extraordinary agents to assemble an elite unit capable of operating in enemy territory without backup. Spectre John Bao, while not their official leader, is the group's spokesperson. He has passed on important intelligence gathered by the unit to Hackett and the Fifth Fleet. Okay, that's part of the Hanar subplot there. And then there's the Hanar and Drell forces. The Hanar have sent their warships to engage the Reapers to repay Commander Shepard for saving their homeworld. Though their navy is relatively small, the Hanar also have provided their services of their best Drell combat specialists. They are accomplished spies, saboteurs, and assassins. Trained at an extremely young age, while the Hanar are normally loath to send trusted allies into open warfare, these are desperate times. Updated. A metagel formulated especially for the Hanar has been distributed to Hanar civilians and fleet captains. Alliance has been updated with a boost to the 103rd Marine Division. Update. Nicknamed the Bridge Burners, Team Zeta are combat engineers who specialize in destroying enemy fortifications in hostile territory. This tight-knit group of men and women are respected for their knowledge, renowned for their tenacity, and infamous for their enthusiasm. First Fleet was stationed near the Charon. Yeah. Updated. SSV Agnicourt was one of the many Alliance ships that saved the colony world Elysium from pirates and slavers during the Skillian Blitz in 2167. In order to stay with his vessel and crew, its captain refused promotion after the Blitz. And then there's the losing a third of its ships protecting the Council. Special Ops Team Theta. Half of Team Delta's officers have an not Theta, Delta have an N5 designation with a few N6 soldiers in the ranks. They specialize in conflicts outside Citadel space. And known for restricted mission standards, professionalism on high stakes. I'm gonna stop reading these. Then we have the Alliance cruiser Shanghai. I guess there's more Alliance still. Fifth Fleet is still the same. Kasumi Goto. Diana Allers is still the same worthless she's always been. And yeah. Crucible Javelin missile launchers recovered from a planet. Prothean data files recovered from a planet. Cerberus research data. I don't remember where we recovered this. Maybe that would... No. I believe that Cerberus emblem there means we recovered it from the N7 missions. Turian, the Turian 79th Flotilla. And now, yeah. There's the War Assets update. Thank you very much for watching. Do make sure to leave a like on this video if you did enjoy the collection of eclectic side missions we went on today. And do always consider subbing to the channel if you have not done so already. And do also remember that comments are always welcome down below, so feel free to use the comment section to your heart's desire. Now with the business side of things out of the way, hope y'all are having fantastic days. Make sure to stay cool, stay classy, but most importantly, get your mercs in a row. But until next time, I have been Commander Whale, but the time has come at long last to say bye, papaya.